All right, guys, today we're going to be looking at last year's lottery, and we're going to pick some guys that desperately need to make that sophomore jump. I'm not saying these guys are busts or terrible by any means, but basically these guys had pretty rough rookie seasons, and for their team's sake, they need to make a jump. Okay, in my opinion, these guys are safe. They had pretty decent rookie seasons. Some of them had really good rookie seasons, and I think they're already ready to contribute to the teams they were drafted to, and I feel like I know what I'm going to get from them and their development. All right, let's start at number 3. The Rockets took Shepard. Now, Reed kind of got lost in the shuffle in the rotation because of how good the Rockets were last season, and they got better. They're ready to compete for a title, but I think this is a huge year for Reed. The Rockets specifically are kind of lacking at guard depth, and I feel like he could play the 1 or the 2. This guy's an elite shooter, pretty good in the stocks department. He is a little undersized, but I feel like if he takes the jump, it'll solidify them as a top-tier championship team. All right, next up, we got Tijan Salan, who was taken by the Hornets with the 6th pick. Now, at the time, everyone was pretty torn on this pick. It was a bit of a reach, but I get the potential. I get why they picked him. He has crazy upside probably, has really good physical attributes, solid defender, can score on all 3 levels. He needs to get there, needs a lot of development. And Charlotte's pretty notorious for not being able to develop anything. I just feel like the coaching staff and along with Tijan just don't exactly know what type of player he is or how to use him yet, which is totally fine. He's a project pick. He's going to develop over time. But on the other side of the coin, I feel like the Hornets, based on their moves, are ready to start winning now. And Tijan maxing out his potential sooner than later would really help them get out the shitter. All right, next up we have Rob Dillingham. Now, we all know that the Timberwolves are in desperate need of point guard play. Mike Conley is still a great veteran who can still play decent ball, but he is really old, and I feel like Dillingham could be a really fun, intriguing partner with Ant in the backcourt. Now, the Timberwolves are technically contenders, so it was hard for him to get a lot of playing time as a rookie. His issue is he's really small, pretty terrible on defense, but the dude's a bucket and is electric on offense. It's kind of hard to judge a guy like this because he's getting thrown right into the fire in a playoff team, but hey, man, if he were to develop and take a huge sophomore jump, hey, man, maybe the Timberwolves can make a jump. Next up, we got Cody Williams. People are really shitting on Cody Williams. I've been seeing takes that he had the worst lottery pick rookie season of all time, which honestly, I mean, the numbers kind of justify that take. But yeah, obviously, this guy had a lot of hype. He has really decent physical attributes. Obviously, he's the brother of J-Dub, so that always gives you bonus aura points, but nothing really worked for him in his rookie season. Now, the Jazz are going to be shit next year regardless, but I feel like Cody Williams maxing out his potential, taking that jump, could speed up their rebuilding process, and he'd be a fire frontcourt partner next to Ace. If he turns out anything like his older brother, and based on this, I don't know. Finally, we got Devin Carter. I'm not going to be too harsh on Devin Carter per se because he missed most of the season with injury, but for the Kings' sake, he needs to take a jump and make a jump fast. Once again, I have no idea what the Kings are doing. Basically, I think they're trying to compete, but the West is so loaded and their roster, it's just not